Ditch your summer look. So, what do I mean when I say this? I don't mean ditch your favorite sundress or your favorite sandals. I'm talking about ditching the idea that you have to look a certain way for summer. And I'm sure you'll agree with me when I say that for too long, us women really have been put under tremendous pressure to look a certain way, not just in summer, but any time of the year. But particularly as it gets close to summer, the magazines and the newspapers and social media, they're all flooded with ads about lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks, get your toned thighs for summer, get your body beach ready, all of that. And I think particularly at this stage of life, it really puts us under so much more pressure. And what can we do about that? Well, first of all, we need to realize that it's not just about how we look. We're more than that. And that's not, of course, to take away from the value of feeling good and looking good. Of course, we want to look our best and we want to stay healthy and well. But it's about coming away from that pressure of always looking perfect. And when you look back over the years at holidays with family, all the memories that you have, I would guarantee that most of the memories that you have and the feelings that you have are actually about how much you enjoyed yourself and actually how you did feel in those moments on those holidays. You felt elated, you felt joy, you felt freedom, you felt free from the treadmill of life, you felt relaxed, and you won't necessarily remember exactly how you looked. So it really is time, I feel, for us women to free ourselves from the pressure of this. It's not just about how we look, it's about how we feel. And we shouldn't feel that we need to conform to some idea of perfection. Most of us will have parts of our bodies that aren't our favorites, etc. And it's about really just embracing ourselves as a whole and realizing that our bodies, particularly at this stage of life, have given us so much over the years, so much pleasure, so much energy. They've done so much. In some cases, they've created and carried children. So we really need to be grateful for our health at this stage of life and everything that our bodies have provided. So it really is time to ditch your summer look and not get obsessed about how you're going to look. And many women that I'm working with are saying actually when it gets to around April, May time, just after Easter, when all the ads start coming out about the summer diets, etc., that they actually start nearly to dread summer. And isn't that awful to think that they're actually dreading sort of shedding the winter clothes and showing a bit more flesh in summer? And how we really need to change that mindset is to think about how things make us feel. So you wear what you want to wear, you do what you want to do, and wear what suits you. And whenever we have that confidence of knowing that we are feeling our best, then the confidence actually does shine through. So don't be feeling like you still have to get into the bikini that you did in your 20s and beating yourself up if you can't or you don't want to wear that. It's about really embracing who we are now as midlife women, with all our curves and all our lumps and bumps, and really just embracing that and realizing that we are so much more than we look. And it is about how we feel. So it's about breaking through and having that freedom now to do what we want and look and feel how we want. And we are completely in control. So one of the biggest things as well I think we can do is not compare ourselves to others. And this is easier than it sounds, particularly in this age of social media, where we see these beautifully tanned, perfect bodies on screen all the time. We're bombarded with images. And whenever we do compare ourselves to those, obviously it can make us feel worse and a bit less confident. So it's about not comparing ourselves to anyone. It's about doing what you can to feel your best. And whatever that might be will be totally personal to you. So it really is time to give ourselves a break, to not worry necessarily about how we're going to look, but concentrating and focusing on how we're feeling and do the things this summer that bring us joy. And if it means wearing the bikini, then wear the damn bikini.